Okay, we are done harvesting, and this is the last load of wheat on its way to the sell point. We had a few problems trying to get it all harvested, but as usual we came up with the fixes, and here we are. We got the last load going on. So you can see we made over $12 million so far. We'll find out what the grand total is as soon as he dumps his load. But we sowed and harvested 1,551 acres. That's pretty good. And it looks like we were getting about $376 per 1,000 liters, which isn't a bad price for wheat. Wheat doesn't sell as high as canola or soybean does. But we'll take it. It's enough to get us jump started. So we have over $14 million that we got off of a 1,550 hectare field, which I think is got to be FarmSim's biggest field, unless somebody can point me to a map that has a bigger one. So it was quite a chore. And next we're going to be taking a look at building a brewery for Mom, so we can make beer, so we can give it to her and she can sell it to us after work. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's jump into the Jeep. I've built a brewery down at the far corner of the map, just down the road here. Let's drive down and take a look at it and see what we're going to need to make beer. I'm pretty sure that we're going to need wheat and barley and water. Now here's the silo that we're going to be storing all of our wheat and barley in once we grow it, and from there we'll feed the brewery whenever it needs it. Now I've loaded the brewery up full of pallets because I don't want to mess with making pallets. Besides, there's no timber on the map, and that's just an extra step that I don't need to take. So the pallets, I think there's 10 million of them in there. That should hold us until we get sick, I guess. So here we are. Here's where you dump your wheat and barley. And we'll see what we need here. Wheat, barley, water, pallets. I set up a water tower behind the gas station. So we'll have a place for our water. We'll have to go buy a water truck, park it out back where you put the water in, and leave it there, and then just feed it as it needs it. And out front, oh, there's the beer. There's some samples that we made. We'll be diving into that after work today. Well, you get 5 pallets at a time, I guess, which is better than 1. All right. Well, first we need a truck to haul the wheat and barley and dump it in there. So let's go to the store and buy us a truck. Should be a short one. I don't think you can fit any 50-footers in there. But first, let's stop and sell this combine. It's an in-game version. I just bought it to do some experiments, test out a couple of headers. But we don't need it anymore. We only need 1 combine. We're not going to get into a big operation. We just keep people working all the time so that they can afford to buy beer. I got 1 helper going all the time. Between the 2 of us, we could drink a lot of beer. So we'll drive it over here, sell it real quick. Got to pick up a few $100,000 off of that. She's not that old. The brakes don't work too good on this. I have to adjust those. Alright, they gave us a few more bucks. Now on down to the store. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to go and get the cedar. We need to get started growing some barley while we're doing all this messing around. And yes, this commentary isn't live as my microphone once again malfunctioned. So I'm doing this as a voiceover. And I've got CRS, so if I don't catch something far enough ahead of time, I hope you understand. But I do know we need to get that sowing machine started. That's a big field to seed, and it's going to take a while, so we can't be waiting around for beer forever. Especially Heineken beer. One of my favorites. I'll jump in the Big Bud. She's all set for barley. Although we'll be buying our seed and fertilizer. I got 10,000 in there just in case. Actually, it's 100,000. I can't see neither. Well, we got a pretty good start. It looks like it's almost 9 o'clock. Fast forward. Yeah, now we'll have a chance to get rid of those big dumps of chaff that the harvester puked out earlier. Some pretty big piles there. This has turned out to be a good seeder. Yeah. Good job. Yeah, this is a case air seeder, 32 meter. Been working out really well. Now let's see if I can remember what we're going to do next. Might be going to buy a truck. Oh no, I'm going down to get my Jeep. I can run pretty fast, huh? Yeah, I can do the mile in 10 seconds. Well, you can see our new shed. I stretched it out so that we could fit the wide equipment under there. I think it's good to take care of your equipment. A lot of money, big investment. Worker just working away. I guess I'm buying the beer tonight. First we need to start making some. So we got them going out in the field, so I think now is when we're going to buy the truck. Looks like a good place to buy a truck to me. Yep. I'm gonna get a International Transstar grain truck. I call it a stubby because I shortened it up. It was hanging out the ass end a little too far. And all it did was improve the looks, didn't change the truck any. It was actually quite difficult to do. I'm still kind of teaching myself how to edit mods. This one was a challenge. So we got a yellow one. Wheat and barley. Then we'll go down and see how she fits. I think she'll fit good. Yeah, I love them old trucks. I'll get a few more as time goes by. An old 56 Mac that I I like. Okay, we're going to go down and get some barley. I have put 1,000,000 liters of barley and 1,000,000 liters of wheat in that storage silo by Maurice. Don't go in there, wrong place. I knew that. Alright, well, I guess I hadn't put the wheat in at this time, but I did get the barley in there. You know, it seems ironic. I've just got done harvesting $14 million worth of wheat, and I didn't keep any of it. Well, I needed some money, so I gotta build me a house. I'm living in a tent behind Mom's diner right now, along with the helper. So let's check the triggers out here. Oops, don't run into the building. I've had problems in the past with the triggers on these breweries. They seem awful touchy, as this one is. I don't understand it neither. I mean, this isn't like an unusual trigger. This is just a grain trigger. Dump the grain. You look in the Giants editor at it and everything looks fine, but can't figure out why it won't dump. It tells you to hit I to unload, and you do, and nothing happens. And when I pause like that, that means I'm thinking. It's a little slow, but I get her done. There we go. 40,000. It's not much. See how long it lasts. We may have to increase that amount. I don't want to be running down here every other day loading it up. Of course, I don't know what else I'm going to be doing yet. So let's go out and check the board. And yeah, there must be. You put wheat and barley in the same hole. So okay. So okay. Move on, Bob. Well, I must be looking at something. Yep. Well, we're going to go take this barley and dump it back into the silo. And then I think we're going to get some water. Buy a water truck. Wrong hole again. I'm getting them bass backwards. Okay, leave her there. And we're off to the store. Time to buy a water truck. Let's go with the universal man truck. Till we can find something better. Always ready to try out a new truck. Blue for water. A set of agrars is nice. Yeah, you gotta have some protection from something. And an overload pipe, just in case. Alright, go over here to the water tank. Well, it's not working. I never have had any problems with this water tank and this particular water truck in the past. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'm thinking. It's like watching home movies, isn't it? Well, for some. As usual, I gotta try it about every which way. So I've decided that we're gonna try a different source of water. And this is free water. I don't mind paying for water, but it's the only other water source I've got. So we'll start the process of elimination. It's either the water source or it's the truck. I'm thinking it's the truck. Oops. Not looking good. I was up late last night messing with my mic. I think I got it fixed. Well, it's working right now. But it was really weird when I played my video clips in Windows Media Player. My voice came through just fine, but when I tried to run them through the non-linear editor, you could hear the truck in the background of the map, but couldn't hear me. Okay, I've decided that we need to get another water truck, that it is not the water source. This is apparently I don't know what the hell I want. See, it says water on there. Won't do water. Well, it could be the map, I guess, but I don't know. It's a blank map, or it was. Haven't done nothing to it but plow it all up, so I can't see any reason why it shouldn't work. Yeah, we'll go for the semi-trailer. Buy us a truck to pull it. I got a new truck that I downloaded yesterday. I think it's a urine or a Ural. Pretty good looking truck, actually. Looks like a mean machine. Blue for water. Okay, let's go over and take a look at what we got here. Oh, yeah. Oh, sounds good. Sounds as beefy as it looks. Looks like something the Army would use. Not real good looking. I'm not much for that swept back aerodynamic look, but it's okay. I'll use it on future adventures. Alright, let's see if this works with the water tank. Looks like it. You got something showing on the menu there. Alright, now let's see this other water supply. Oh man. You know, it doesn't look like I hit anything. Why does it act like I hit something? I'll bring it up at the next board meeting. Okay, so apparently I've decided that I'm going to get it out of the big tank. Now at this time, this water trailer holds, I think, 5 million liters of water. I was last using it on a really big job. A map that just had a lot of things that needed water. So I won't fill it up all the way. This is just a test. I'll probably end up dropping the amount that it hauls down to 1 million or so. Matter of fact, it dries a little bit squirrely when it's full. Even with my fill type mass adjustment unrealistic mod. But it doesn't eliminate the mass completely, so I guess there's a limit to everything. But hey, you know, I got tired of my trailers dancing around because I wanted to increase the capacity to 200,000. It just doesn't get it on these big maps. I mean, I don't have an entire lifetime to spend to harvest a field on a map. Okay, everybody now look away, because this isn't a very good driving job I'm doing here. So look away. Oh no, this one worked out okay. It's the second one. My bad. Alright, so there you go. It's got water. Well, there's nothing left now but wheat, so I assume that that's where we're headed next. I guess we're going to go look around. Check the board again. Looks like it's got water to me, even though I can't see it. I don't know why it takes me so long to read that. Meanwhile, back at the silo, I do believe that I have since exited the map since you saw me last, and I added wheat. Yep. Good old wheat. Yeah, I guess we're making wheat beer. I've had wheat beer, it's good. Well, any beer really is good. I've even had some really bad homemade beer that was good. Now, let's see if it takes this wheat. Oh, ran in the building again. I'm testing out that building. Yeah, that one was a lot easier. At the other end of the marker. Okay, well, it has everything that it wants. So let's take a look. We'll sit here and wait for it to fire up. Usually takes a few minutes. Now the next thing is we're going to try to record a course play course to deliver these. We can automate that. And I can go into Mom's diner and drink beer. That's what helpers are for. Well, let's see what's going on here. Ain't working. Where's the beer? Well, I'll tell you what, while we're waiting, look at two of them are mixed together down in that pit. Nothing. While we're waiting, let's go and fill this tanker up so we can leave him parked back here. We always got plenty of water. The brewery only holds 40,000 liters of each ingredient, which really isn't a lot, but I spend most of my time in real-time mode anyway, so it'll probably last a few days. Yep, we're not in a hurry out here. Yeah, I think maybe next episode I'll build me a nice house. Don't much care for living with smelly old helpers. I mean, where do we take a shower? Well, we could take it under the water tower, I guess, but it'd be an expensive shower. Okay, let's fill her up. Yeah, we're going to go sell that worthless truck. No truck for you. You know, water costs a lot of money. Well, where else are you going to get it? Alright, well, we're about half full. Not a bad looking truck. Like the tires, I guess. Is it me, or is that front right tire turning? I don't know, it could be me. No, it's the tire. If it was me, they'd all be turning. Well, that's kind of an unusual little bug in a mod. I think they're all turning. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I may take the sounds out of this truck and put them in some other trucks I've got. Some of these truck mods have some pretty ugly sounds. I mean, they just don't even sound like a truck. So when I get around to it, I'll swap out the sounds in them so I don't have to listen to it. That front wheel thinks we're going backwards while sitting still. Oh, the back wheel looks like it's going forwards. Well, I guess that's why they call it a Ural. Why would you name your truck a Ural? Unless you had wheels that just randomly turn when you're sitting still. All right, we're almost full here. Yeah, you know, I'm going to miss the old tent. But I think I might even put up a couple more just for the workers to stay in. worker. So, now watch here, you'll see that she gets really squirrely with a full load. There she goes. Well, there's nothing to crash into, except the brewery, but we'll make sure that don't happen. If we do, we just build another one. We might build another one anyway. We might like that beer so good that we want another brand. Alright, here's the part where you're supposed to turn away when I'm backing up. Look at that, I'm way off. And I knew that, but I just tried backing up anyway. Yeah, maybe I can get out of it. Oh. Yeah, well. Just can't get enough out of it. So, pull around, try again. And pretend like it never happened. Anybody else would have recorded that again, but I don't care. We may be farmers, but we're human. Farmers are people too. They need loving just like anybody else. Okay, we got her set. Now, shut the engine off. Whoa, almost stepped off the edge there. Okay, she's making beer. Look at there. We already made enough for tonight. Yep. 5 pallets worth. Probably 30-gallon kegs. It's enough for me. What are the helpers going to drink? I believe farmers like their beer. Just like any hard-working person, at the end of the day, there's just something about a cold beer. Relaxes you, makes you feel like shooting pool with your buddies, telling tall tales and feeling 10 foot tall. Well, I guess we're done, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and record a courseplay course just to see if those triggers will work. Courseplay had trouble with the triggers. Well, it wouldn't work at all on triggers on the breweries I've tried so far. We're going to find out right now whether this is going to work or not. Now the water, I could maybe set it up that way, but I'll just deliver the water by hand. Hell, 1,000,000 gallons of water, 1,000,000 liters, depending on where you live. That's a lot of water. Alright, we select grain transport. start recording, and off we go. Now don't hit the building, Bob, because you don't want to have to record this over again. Although that wouldn't be the first time. There you go. Nice and easy. Now find your way back. Looks like I'll have to make the roads a little wider. Easy does it. Easy, big fella. Alright, right there is good. Give it a name. Now, let's give it a test. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, I've got it set for wheat, so that's set correctly. Need to change that if I want to deliver barley. Really, it'll only take one load and then some. So, I guess it don't really matter if it fills itself up automatically or not. I may buy another truck, one for wheat, one for barley, put them both on the same course, and that way I can just send them both off at the same time when the brewery gets low. They'll do their thing, come back and park again, and sit there till the next time. Well, next episode we'll be looking at buying some trucks and or trailers to haul the beer down to Mom's Diner. Alright, let's see if she works. She won't dump much. Yeah, alright. Sometimes you gotta love course play. Well, most of the time. Other times, just funny as hell. I've watched course play helpers do all kinds of weird things. Oops, I got her set to go unlimited repetitions. Turn it down to 1. So we get to test her out twice. So Bob, why not fast forward through this part? Well, because I'm too lazy. And I love watching wheat be delivered. Alright, this time they should just stop. Yep,